I want to show you this, and it even shocked me. I know how much Joe Biden is going through dementia. Nothing could shock me. If he wandered off at a campaign event and dropped his pants and started shitting on the stage, I'd be like, we kind of saw that coming, right? They weren't that surprised. But I'll tell you why this shocked me is because this video is a mashup of just him now versus him 4 years ago during the, I think, primary debates or some of the debates. This is just 4 years. This is the difference in Joe Biden over 4 years.
I continue to think we have to make fundamental changes in civil rights. And those civil rights, by the way, include not just only African Americans, but the LGBT community.
He wants to get rid of the ability of Medicare
I did not oppose busing in America. What I opposed is busing ordered by the Department of Education. That's what I oppose.
Making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the COVID. With dealing with everything we have to do with. Look, if you will determine the outcome of this election, vote. If you're able to vote early in your state, vote early. If you're able to vote in person, vote in person. Vote whatever way is the best way for you, because he cannot stop you. And I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
That's just 4 or 5 years. It's unbelievable. He has depreciated. Just that his mental acuity has gone down that much over 4 or 5 years. And here's the thing. If you wanted to be really defensive of him, you could go, well, it's the job, right? The job of being president is a 24/7 job. He's probably getting 4 hours of sleep a night. They're probably waking him up for big decisions. If you wanted to pretend they actually ask him on big decisions. But you could say it's a really tough job, and it's not surprising that it's been so taxing on him. Okay, fine, say that. But that still means he shouldn't fucking be president right now. It still means time to go out to pasture. Whatever the word for the old Viking thing was, where they would push the old people off a cliff when they were done with them. It's time for that. And the old people would volunteer. I shouldn't be a tax on my people anymore, so I'm just going to take the leap. It's time for Joe. Time for Joe. I remember when my grandmother, it wasn't that long ago, like 10 years ago or something. My grandmother, she was older than Joe Biden at this time, but she had about that level of mental acuity, right? The brain had faded, and she was about 90. And look, there's nothing wrong with it. It was what it was. It was for her, and it is for Joey boy. The thing is, she wasn't president of the United States. That's the difference. With my grandmother, we took the knobs off her oven so she wouldn't hurt herself. It's time to take the knobs off of Joe Biden's oven, okay? It's time to take away the nuclear codes. It's time to take the knobs off of Donald Trump's oven, but for a completely different reason. When people are that old and feeble and brain not worky, you don't put them in powerful positions. I've been asking people whether they think either Donald Trump or Joe Biden could run a convenience store, like fully manage a convenience store. And everybody I've been polling says, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Joe Biden, the place would be on fire and he'd wander off into the distance in about 12 minutes. With Donald Trump, he'd probably steal all the money out of the cash register and leave. But still, neither of them could do it.